Hey everyone, welcome to another music reaction video. I'm Nethercloud, and we're back from our brief interlude into checking out Mafra to come back and look at some more Stupendium stuff. I think we're going to do this one and then get into the Rip and Tear Doom song that everybody's recommended. As you guys have probably figured out if you've been on the channel for a while, I generally tend towards the heavier music with a little sidestep into the weird and avant-garde from time to time. A blend of the two, you know, if you throw Tom and Jerry into a blender with a distortion pedal, that really just kind of pours out my particular preference and brand of chaos. But we check out everything here. So whatever the genre, whatever the case may be, artist, band, full orchestration, solo performance, whatever it is, I'm interested in checking it out. So if you guys have suggestions on stuff, please put it down in the comments. I'm probably not going to dig back into Stupendium for a while or at all, depending on the factors that may come about. So we'll do this one and the Doom one, and then we'll move on to something else. What that will be, only RNGesus knows for sure. I've got a list a mile long. I'm half tempted to comb through it and find what I think will work. The other part of me is just throw a dart or roll a die and go with whatever it is. That all being said, if you guys are down in that comment section telling me what to check out, while you're there, hit the like and subscribe button. That's all I'm going to say about that, because it is what it is. But we love video games here. So also, if you have any game suggestions, put that down there. I haven't actually played Red Dead Redemption 2, or the first one for that matter, actually. But I've heard nothing but good things about the game. I mean, there's always memes and like nonsense and shenanigans and glitches and, you know, exploits and stuff like that. But I've heard it's a really badass game. Interested to see what Stup does with it. They always do amazing stuff, so let's have some fun. The Stupendium. First.
One day from just plumb fading away, how you gonna build a house with the foundation erased? Keep praying, no saying what brothers become. On the dawning of the day, the West was one day away from living on a history page. Ain't it fitting how they're fixing to be winning a race?
I should have mentioned this is featuring Squiggly Dig. I have no idea who that was. I honestly thought it was kind of like a cartoon character that was going to be introduced, so let's go check out Squiggly Dig as well. There's songs by Squiggly Dig that I should be checking out that are independent of Stupendium's stuff. Let me know that too. I wouldn't mind checking out whatever that is. I have no idea what's going on.
And the rest of us are given a direction to run. On the dawning of the day, the West was one.
The sun is setting on the turn of a century. I know for certain it's my turn to be legendary. Ain't no curtain gonna be a burden, my centerpiece. Reach for the sky, you're gonna get burned eventually. So call me Icarus, hick with a burden left to seed. Ride or die, I'ma ride till there's nothing left to grieve. My mama said to me, son, y'all could be anything. Best believe I'll never be anything less than deadly. Scared of me, y'all better be. I'm out here avenging the death of the old West, even if it isn't dead to me. The day it dies is one I hope that I don't live to see. But this hayride is falling by the wayside of industry. Stripping our history till there's not left of dynasties of leather and dirt. Our ancestors bled to make fertile this earth. So come arrest us, I'ma keep singing about the day the West was.
One day from just plumb fade.
Honestly, not loving this one as much as the other ones that we've checked out. It's Stup. It's not bad, but there's something. I mean, they're doing a good job with the stylization of the vocals and the like, you know, the voice. It does sound like that cowboyish type voice that you would expect. Did you teleport back in here? I swear to God, I let the cat out, but not back in, and he's always back in somehow. Not only are you a liquid, but you teleport? Hey, buddy, calm down. I love you. Be chill. I'm going to let him back out in the living room after we're done here. This is a cat channel. I mean, a gaming channel. I mean, we're doing music reaction videos. I don't know. This one isn't really striking a chord with me so far. We'll keep listening to it. We'll go through the whole thing. As I've said before, Stoop stuff tends to be kind of a one-off thing for me. I listen to a song, and I'm like, oh, that was cool. That was cute. I like the references. That was fun. But unless I'm showing somebody else, like, let's say they were a fan of this game, and I was like, oh, you got to check out this song about Red Dead if you like Red Dead, then I'm probably not likely to listen to it again. That kind of holds true for all parody and spoofy comedy based on other things type of music for me. It's generally a novelty in my world. That's not to say that it's not good or well performed or any of that. It's just that for me, when I listen to something over and over again, the last time I listened to something that was like spoofy or comedy on a regular basis over and over again is when I was a kid listening to Weird Al. And I can't see doing that ever again. I tend to listen to original, like, not original, because this is original. It doesn't speak to me like it did when I was a kid. I'm also not as big into comedy styling music. I do like Psycho Stick, but even them I don't listen to very much anymore. Stuff like this tends to be something I get into for a little while and it fades relatively quickly. And this particular song I'm not thrilled with so far, but let's see where it goes.
How you gonna build a house with the foundation erased? Keep praying, no saying what brothers become on the donut.
I swear he's not in any pain and he's just a loud boy. He does this all the time. He is literally one of those cats that screams until he gets his way. And I've been letting him go and hang out in the living room while I do stuff on the computer, and now he's spoiled, and he's like, Dad, you are a doorman. What are you doing on the computer talking to the microphone instead of opening the door for me? So we're going to try and get through this, but I might have to go and let him out in a second.
From just plumb fading away, how you gonna build a house with the foundation erased? Keep praying, no saying what brothers become on the dawning of the day the West was one day away from living on a history page. Ain't it fitting how the fixin' to be winning a race, and the rest of us are given a direction to run on the dawning of the day the West was one.
Me and my brothers are hustlers, rustlers, bad customers, in other words, underdogs, backwater juggernauts who prefer a bit of rougher tumble to the hustle and the bustle of the big city. We all can sit pretty as the cats get fat on another man's living, and you call me the villain because I'm unwilling. Well, I weren't born to conform to your vision, God willing. My thoughts of prosperity ain't got no comfort sharing it. You call that confident office honestly, y'all can just come bury me. You stocking shares, I'm just despairing. Lord, give me that very please. My father's footprints of good men and horizons, all I'll ever need. You call progress a wonderful thing, but you yank the great chain from under the gang. To us left for a feeling but a shut up or hang with his Donna stuffed shirt like a bunch of a bank. Well, I'm a hick sure, I rasp my prick holes to get to your big future and stick with a 6-shooter. Cause I predict division is a double hick sure. Well, I'd rather live full or eat the grit a bit sooner. To a fit your picture, no room for a band-aid. Branded me bad, all I am, well, you bandit man's gotta stand till we came and we banded together, took a stand for the land you abandoned. Give me a horse in the road and I'm set, but give me 4 walls for a home, I get restless. To a steamroller the world, the Lord blessed us. I'ma keep singing about the day the West was.
Give me 1 second. Hey. Quiet. As I've said in other videos, we don't cut these. These are all the way through. I don't know. Maybe I should cut them out. Let me know if you guys think I should cut out the cat interruptions and then wind it back. I like to keep these all one take so you guys know I'm not like looking ahead and cherry picking and scripting my responses. I don't know if that's a thing, but whatever. I'm always down for input. And before someone says get like the pheromones that make the cats get along better, I have those and they don't work. That boy just wants to be in when he's out and out when he's in. So we roll with it.
If all was for a home, I get restless. To a steamroller the world, the Lord blessed us. I'ma keep singing about the day the West was.
One day from just plumb fading away, how you gonna build a house with the foundation erased? Keep praying, no saying what brothers become on the dawning of the day the West was one day away from living on a history page. Ain't it fitting how they're fixing to be winning a race, and the rest of us are given a direction to run on the dawning of the day the West was one.
Don't be upset if your sunset on a sunset. Stick to your guns cause your run just ain't done yet. And pray the day never comes when there are none left. Spin your barrels cause your battle ain't won yet. You can trace this life
sunset on a sunset. Spin your barrels cause your battle ain't won yet. Don't be upset if your sunset on a sunset. Spin your barrels cause your battle ain't won yet. Don't be upset if your sunset on a sunset. Spin your barrels cause your battle ain't won yet. Don't be upset if your sunset on a sunset. Spin your barrels cause your battle ain't won yet. 10 gallons of regrets and they weigh on my mind. Was I living my best or just wasting my time? Did the path that I tread have to stray out of line? You can deny me the trail, but those blueprints stay mine. You see a bandit, a crook who was forsaken. I see a man who just took what the Lord gave him. I didn't plan for a habit of law breaking, but someone's gotta get back all that y'all have been taking. An office space is squandered waste of all the Lord gives us. And clerkins working stacking shelves with other men's riches. The land was all we had until you taxed us to the ditches. Tore our souls out through our pockets, so we fought you sons of bitches. The world turns with infernal machines. Watch the world burn as we turn up the steam. Will my saddle still gleam or just burst at the seams? When it's all that's left to carry that American dream.
Well, howdy y'all, and thanks for listening. I do hope you enjoyed. And of course, a huge thank you to my good pal Squiggler Dig for providing her angelic tones on this one. If you enjoy the song, then why not check out the playlist of my other little ditties? And of course, you can always comment, like, subscribe, and ring that little old bell. You know the whole rigmarole by now. And if you really want to support me and what I'm doing here on the channel, well, you can check out the brand spanking new Patreon, or just put a whole bunch of new shirts in the merch store. Links to those will be either up around here or down in the description. I don't know. I'm a cowboy. I don't know what any of this means.
I mean, I gotta say, we've done a lot of these songs now. I think that one is at the bottom for me. I honestly found it difficult to pay attention. I mean, I've granted, I don't do paying attention very well in general, but that kind of lost me. And I know some of you might say, well, you've never played the game, so you missed a lot of the like nods and stuff like that. But there have been a lot of Stoop stuff that we've watched that I haven't played the game that I still thought was really good. I just that one in particular didn't speak to me. I don't want to say like bad, because it's not bad, but it's not my cup of tea. So on that note, unfortunately, we'll call this one here. We're going to do one more. We're going to do the one from Doom, because I wanted to save that one for last, because supposedly that's like the hard one, the aggressive one, and that's generally that is generally my cup of tea. So we'll do that. We'll check that out. Then who knows what's next? You guys do. Put it down in the comments. I'll see everybody later. Take care of yourselves out there. Be well.
One day from just plumb fading away, how you gonna build a house with the foundation erased? Keep praying, no saying what brothers